Bop, 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 bop. Shooby dooby doo wop. Pop music, talk about. Pop music, talk about. Pop music, living in a disco. Living in the radio. Living in a fortress. Living on the planet Earth. Look now, look all around. Love is strong. And you're so sweet. Someday, baby, we have to meet. You want a bag, sir? Yes, young lad, yes. Yes, did it rain? Oh, yeah, big downpour. Oh, okay. Alright, time for our coffee. Welcome in. It is the Saturday. Long light. Sleeping like a willow. So I'm not going to chance it anymore. Or maybe I will. Okay, I am. But coming up, on Spring Ave, the speed limit is 30. It was one night coming home. I remember coming home from Bellini's. I don't know if I should tell this story. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Not raining too hard right now. But nothing like getting away with something. There's that feeling. Especially if you get a deal or something. As humans, we like being taken care of. It makes us feel good. Even like with kind words and stuff like that. Yeah, we're not gonna ride, certain people about things, but has been scarce. There's some stuff going on. I would like to find out what happened. We'll get to all that and more. It is a Moonlight Feels Right weekend extravaganza. Maybe under the picnic table. It is raining. We gotta seek shelter once more. So, hello children. Hello seniors. Hello folks. And I gotta be honest with you. I look for something. That is my my MO, or that's the style, or I don't know, the format of some sort here, where we really got to expand. We were stuck in these little things under the tree. It was much of my doing. Maybe the dugout, because it's still these cameras. Unfortunately, they're not really good in the rain. Take a moment here. We gotta be careful. Always be careful. Safety, obedience, and guidance. Hopefully the gate is open here. Again, is the extravaganza something, whatever I just said there. It is the make it or fake it till you make it weekend, and we're in the dugout. So I log on. There's, like I said, with the newsfeed thing. This has been going on for a year and a half. I remember some time ago where we had the news ticker or whatever, the friend ticker. You even had news. I don't get none of that. I guess my options is to maybe follow 30 people, and then plus all the pages and everything. They're up there, and I'm very careful of the things that I just put an array on there, because I don't want to give any signals that I'm favoring this or I'm favoring that. I think what's going on with the clearances and everything. They're talking about Trump is trying to stop free speech. Let's have our coffee. That is an interesting thing. That is a very interesting thing. And then all this stuff. Omarosa. It's got some 20 new tapes. And on the other side, there are people on the right. See, we're fair and balanced here. God, honest truth here. We'll get to that. I'm not favoring neither side. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to remain neutral, and that's one of the things you kind of learn. I was always aware of that. I mean, my friend, a few of his associates would always say, like, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not really supposed to be doing this. It's not. You're supposed to do what you got to do. You pay your taxes or something like that. To Caesar and stuff like that. Whatever. But what we have going on here, I mean, it's been a lot of theater, a lot of acting. Tremendous amounts of acting. So and then we did the show here for a while, and I was able to implement like things that might help. So like today I see a friend on there. Like I said, we have small little thing, and I don't even bother with it no more. Today, for the first time, I actually did. There's a girl, Rachel, in the morning that likes some stuff, and I guess she's a musician. For some reason, I just happened to find the page. I think I don't know if it was up on the. There's two things, like your news feed and the page feed or whatever. Like with the home, the regular home, and then you switch over to page feed. Well, we heard some song. It's not about crazy, drive me crazy. It was it was a good voice. The music in there is like kind of. I've been out of music for a while, but I used to be like an imitator of musicians when I used to perform. Let's have a little more coffee. Like bluesy, like oh my god, are they pulling in here? I got my keys in there. I didn't think we'd get any visitors here. We might be in the visiting dugout, but almost like Barry Manilow, like or. And then I was watching a video of Mick Jagger, like inducting the Beatles, and it was a great story into the Hall of Fame. Only Mick, and we were working. Yes, we were working on something. Love is strong, and you're so sweet. And then I could like segue. See, if I was gonna perform, if the cameras were rolling, it'd be a joke. It'd be a joke, but I would roll it. I said I would know. I would know. I mean, I'm not as well, I really don't want to put myself down, but not as good as I was, like, back then, all those years ago. But I don't have any pains that I'm aware of that would, like, stop me from doing the jumps. I think we're in good shape here. The landing would be fine. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, music does that to you. Like, it just makes you do things that you normally don't do. I mean, the energy, and then like crowd, you bounce off the crowd, stuff like that. Anyways, so I see something from a gentleman. He was talking about, I mean, because of the thing with the Catholic Church and beliefs, I guess the post was something like, we turn to rust. So it was on my head, like no matter what, I figure, I was thinking about it, because he's like, talking about like, believing in a outer space, spaceman, like, some outer. Did it stop raining a little bit? I'm really like uncomfortable here in the dugout. I like to be. No, it's still raining. Like outer space kind of thing. All right, let's think about this. I mean, I'm gonna try to use my my best analogies and my best illustrations, stuff like that. Like, why do we, it's okay for people to have faith in this. They waste all their time. Just talking about certain things. But at the end, he said, "Remain hopeful. Remain hopeful," and that's good. I mean, in the past, I used to comment on a lot of things, but now I'm kind of selective. Know your spots. Only go to people that are enjoying your company and friendly. I'm not saying he has. I know in the past I have said some stuff, but the way this thing was written up, it seemed like to me. I mean, I'm not a judging person, but it just. I mean, if evidence was if you were just going by by those words, you would think like there's something like, something inside that's just troubling. It's troubling, or maybe not. Maybe that's his way of coming to terms with it. Maybe he seeked out. Maybe he looked out. Maybe he just came to that conclusion, and that's fine. But as far as like we turning to rust and like invisible space people and stuff like that, I think like answers. I mean, like simple things. Simple things. I mean, I do have visions of paradise. That's one thing that I've had for a while. Not more than a decade, but at least a little bit over a decade. I mean, I studied with some people where I could see that, like it's like a puzzle. You put everything all together and stuff. I could see. I mean, just by all the stuff. I mean, look at all the stuff that goes on. I mean, are we guaranteed? Even if you're young, are you guaranteed all this stuff? I mean, what is fate? I mean, I grew up Roman Catholic. I believed, that's St. Mary's. I remember, like in 2005, 2006, they closed down. There's still churches that are still going, like St. Joseph, St. Anthony's. There's some around here, but a lot of them left. They're like, what? Why? What is with all these churches? I mean, just think about all these countries. And you see all these churches. Why did all churches just come up? What is it? What was there? What was there like way back then? What was there? I mean, like there are so many churches that are just ancient. I mean, they're probably no longer in use, but there's beautiful ones. So much beautiful ones. But what did it say? I mean, like a simple thing. I'm just saying. I know if I bring this up, I don't want to. I'm not saying to believe. I'm just saying, logically speaking. All right, what if it was true? I mean, I have my way of I honestly, well, I hate to say I do. I kind of believe. I mean, we don't know exactly how it happened, but it does seem kind of like logical. So right here we have all these trees. This could be like the Garden of Eve. Like all these trees. And I mean, he made the first two humans. I hope this is not offending anyone. I really, that's not my intention. Just let me tell the story, and we'll go back to the news and the collusion and the Brennan and whatever, or your trips. How's everybody doing? Let's just say the whole thing there. They invented. Say he didn't invent Adam first. Oh God, he invented the man first. Oh jeez. All right, and he found out he was working in the fields and everything. He's working, doing all this stuff. Naming animals and everything. Hi, you moo, you must be a cow. You meow, you're a cat. You bark, you're a dog. You run really fast, man, you're an ostrich. Or a road runner. What's that, coyote? So, he falls asleep. It's like, the guy needs a companion down there. So, as the story goes, takes one of his ribs and everything and makes a woman. Okay? So they're in the garden. It's like, with all these trees, you can eat to your heart's content. Exquisite delight. But as the one over there in the middle, or whatever, maybe on the side, maybe near the dugout, don't eat from that. Then you'll gain some kind of knowledge or something. You'll be aware. You'll be aware that you're naked. You'll be aware of all this stuff. You'll be aware. Just one thing, that's all he said. So you can do anything you want. Be happy, be merry, be fruitful. Fill the earth. And then a snake appeared. It's like, you gonna listen to this guy? He just doesn't want you to be like him. doesn't want you to be smart, man. He's holding something from you, man. I don't trust him. So whatever. They ate AAA from the apple and stuff. And well, I forgot one thing. He said, because when you eat from that, you will surely die. You will positively, not maybe, you will. And there will be some consequences. And he, gave punishment for it. I mean, we don't know what would have happened if he didn't. I'm just saying, or if they both didn't. All right, we'll be right back to close up this big one. Yes. Rain.